What's up, guys? Welcome to WWE Wildfire. We've got the good old broadcast show, second
Woo.
on the channel. We've got myself, Raze, also known as Tom, as well as Forsaken Quack, also known as Stefan.
What's going on, guys?
And we're just going to be going through the whole of Raw, the 11th of April, reviewing it. We've also got some stuff in store after the review, so that should be interesting.
Definitely.
So, the opening segment, we had Shane McMahon with Kevin Owens in the middle of the ring. And, well, Shane was a bit harsh on Owens, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Shane basically set up the match, Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles. And I think it was like, if Sami Zayn wins, it's a triple threat match for the title. And then Owens is basically like, okay, then can I have my IC title, like revenge, what's the word? Rematch, that's it.
Yeah.
And so he gets put in a match with Cesaro. So already the Raw is looking great. You got two good matches.
You got Kevin Owens and Cesaro. I mean, Cesaro's returned. He's a great wrestler. And Kevin Owens, who's my favourite at the minute. Definitely.
It looks like they're going in with The Miz being IC champion at the next pay-per-view. Rather than like flipping it around with people.
Which is what I was hoping was going to happen, but maybe not.
Yeah. It just kind of buries Zack Ryder.
Yeah. Well.
And no one really cares about The Miz. But
No. Definitely not.
he was buried a long time ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's basically like, oh yeah, the match's going to start now, Owens, so get ready. So, did you like the match?
It was alright. I liked how Cesaro came out. I think that's gonna be a thing now because even last week he came out in a suit, and then he gets just ripped off, which I like. It's pretty funny. So yeah, I think that's cool how he now edges the ring. I hope he carries on doing that. I'm not sure if he will or not. But I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, overall it was quite a good match. I think it was quite exciting.
I think the right man won. I was expecting Kevin Owens to win.
Yeah, same,
but
definitely.
Cesaro winning just shows that that they are
wanted to get a push.
There you go.
Which
the push
needs.
That he deserves.
He needs because although Kevin Owens does deserve a push, Cesaro he got injured, which means he couldn't get pushed any further. So Cesaro should come first, I think. Even though I love Kevin Owens.
And so obviously Cesaro becomes the #1 contender.
Yes, he does.
So I feel like this might lead to a triple threat match for the IC belt.
Yes.
Because Kevin Owens, either way, he's got that rematch with him. He's like, come on, I literally lost my title. I didn't even get pinned. So.
And he's got to have a match at Payback. He has to.
Exactly.
There's no way he can't have a match. He's such a prominent superstar right now. So it's looking like, he's going to noodle his way into it somehow.
This might sound weird, but obviously you could expect like Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Because they've been building that up for like a good couple years. Probably a couple years actually. Yeah, and I think it's good that they've got this match ready to go. But if they stall it some more, I think that could be better because it's like we've seen little snippets of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn crossing path. They never actually had like a big match. At WrestleMania, we thought they're going to have a big match, but no, it turned into a ladder match. And every time they see each other, they're just beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah, which is good. I like it. I'm excited to see what will happen between them.
I feel like we are just going to see Owens versus Zayn at the next pay-per-view. Simply because I don't know what Zayn would do otherwise.
That's true.
But no complaining about it. No. And I think their feud will last for quite a while.
Yeah, it'll be a good one too, because they're both really, really talented superstars. They're really good. But Kevin Owens is starting to become more of a face, and that means there'll be more of a face against a face, if you know what I mean. Whereas in NXT, obviously, Kevin Owens was that strong heel, even at the start of his WWE career. But now he's becoming a face. I'm not sure how that will work in the rivalry, because there'll be people going for both. It'll be weird.
I think, well, obviously, he is still a heel. He acts like a heel. People would just cheer him.
Piss off the audience and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But because he's so talented on the mic, like, he's so good. And because he's so good in the ring, like, people cheer him anyway. So, yeah.
I feel like,
So.
I feel like when he has his long feud with Sami Zayn, when it all culminates to the final match, whoever wins, I've got no idea who they would let win.
I
feel
don't have a clue.
Leaning towards Owens.
Yeah, I think so.
And then I feel like at the end of their feud would be the perfect time to turn Kevin Owens face. Mm-hmm. So like after a great match, they handshake. Pretty much.
That could definitely happen.
So yeah, and then Kevin Owens is yelling at Shane backstage about how he's been screwed. He says whatever happens to Sami Zayn is on Shane's silver head.
Jesus.
And then Shane was like, "No, I'm not having this," and kicked Kevin Owens out the arena.
Poor Kevin Owens. Not good for him.
Pretty mad.
Yeah, he was pretty pissed, and it showed him like leaving later on in the show, which we'll get to, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
After.
This was after a backstage segment with Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
And Ric Flair.
Yeah, and then that man came along.
Yeah, Dr. Phil.
Yeah. He came along and was just like, you need to stop using your dad to cheat. Which, fair enough. It's Ric Flair, like.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's a cool dude. Yeah.
So then, after all of this, we get the New Day, which is brilliant.
New Day rocks. I love New Day so much.
So Xavier says like NBA Jam, the tag division is on fire.
Definitely.
They're talking about their upcoming tag tournament, brought to you by Bootios.
Oh Jesus.
And so the tournament starts. We get the Lucha Dragons versus the Dudley Boys. Who won? The Dudleys won.
Yeah.
Literally reading through this. And
you watched it on Monday, didn't you?
Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Okay. I literally only just finished it about half an hour ago, so it's kind of fresh in my mind. So
okay.
I don't know.
And then we get a bit where Kevin Owens is escorted out.
Yeah, that was pretty sad.
Oh no. Well, we do, but before that, we have Enzo and Cass.
Oh man, I love Enzo and Cass right now. They're so good.
So perfect.
So good, man. Enzo, he's so good on the mic. Like he's New Day, like equivalent. Honestly, them two, they're crazy good. I love them.
Yeah. So then eventually we get, we get Roman Reigns on the mic with all those boos. He has his segment with the fucking League of Nations, also, and JBL thinks that they're going to be the Four Horsemen.
One thing that I picked out about Roman Reigns is he started using that phrase. He used it last week and used it this week. It was the one about him being the guy who was like, I'm not a bad guy, I'm not a good guy, I'm the guy. Like, that's annoying. Like, that's just a shitty heel line. No, I don't like that.
I mean, it shows that the WWE realised that we're not going to accept him as a face.
It shows that they're steering him towards a heel.
And, I mean, I think if they just turned him heel like that, it would have been like, oh, okay then. Like, we wanted that, but it was a bit of a boring way to do it.
Yeah.
If he like aligns with Triple H at Payback or something, then that could be a cool way to do it.
As we saw in the next bit that you're going to talk about.
Yeah. Okay, so the Wyatt family were also there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He could turn heel with the Wyatt family, but.
So yeah, the question is Roman Reigns turning heel or the Wyatt family turning face? And well, from what we're seeing at the moment, I'm guessing Wyatt family turning face since they look like they're going into a feud with the League of Nations. No one's going to cheer for the League of Nations.
Nope.
And I think Wyatt family as a face could be interesting. I think they work better as a heel, but I mean, we'll see what happens as a face team, as a face stable, how they do. And then Roman Reigns obviously says, I respect both AJ and Sami. Like, who cares,
Nobody
alright?
gives a shit about Roman Reigns. I wouldn't care
And
if they
then
said Roman Reigns, his career is over. Bye. I wouldn't care. He's just boring.
so then this is when the League of Nations come out. Sheamus asks how confident Roman Reigns is, if he would face one of them. And then Sheamus reminds him that they're stronger because they've kicked out the weakest link, Wade Barrett. So I'm pretty sure Barrett's gone for good.
Yeah, definitely. I can't see him coming back. For a while, anyway.
And then Rusev started talking, and I like Rusev. He's good.
Rusev is one of the only good people in there.
Yeah. If he goes back to singles competition, it'd be great. He says that Roman may be the guy, but Rusev, he says that he's a man.
Yeah. And
I was just like, okay, I mean, it's a bit indirect, that comeback. But whatever. He's Bulgarian. We'll let him go past. So, and then he says that he's bigger, stronger, and better looking than Roman Reigns. I mean, you can't argue. He's got Lana.
Tom.
And so,
fuck's sake.
And so Rusev says that he should be the face of WWE. That would be really weird. Imagine Rusev holding a belt.
I mean, he's good and all that, but...
Yeah. And then Roman tells Rusev that he's the ass of WWE.
Ah, good one, Reigns. No, just fuck off, please.
So then Roman's like, yeah, come and fight me then. They all come into the ring. But then before they get in, the Wyatts...
That's my impression of the noise.
And so Roman just watches the two teams brawl, making it seem like Roman is, a bit boring and doesn't want to fight because he's, dumb.
Yep.
And so the Wyatts turn to Reigns, and then before anything goes down, Shane McMahon comes down. He's like, okay, this is going to be the main event. Roman Reigns and Bray against two members of the League of Nations.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I mean, it's not too bad.
No, not too bad.
But considering we've got the likes of Kevin Owens, Cesaro, we've got the likes of Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, you pick that to be,
yeah, that's
the show
ender. Why? I don't know what they were thinking.
But I mean, he's the champion. He's pretty much got to go on last, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does. Unfortunately,
and then they play a little package about Epico and Primo.
I can't remember.
Okay, well, I'm guessing they're just going to be coming back. And then again, we have Dr. Phil, who comes down, sits at commentary to watch the women's title match. And we've got good old Charlotte versus the Natalia. So maybe, I guess, like, is this going to really follow through? Is it going to be a long feud? Who knows?
I hope so. I think it'll be one that definitely goes to payback.
Yeah. And it just got really confusing towards the end. It was kind of like Undertaker and Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam when the dude rang the bell and the ref was like, I never rang the bell, and it was just like, oh, what? You didn't have to do that. And I thought that Charlotte had lost when she tapped out and then the bell rang, and I was like, wait, what?
Which is why I thought, wait, what the fuck? They've actually done that?
Yeah, like the women's belt is just gonna be like,
that was crazy,
flipping over on the next few Raws. And then it was like DQ, and I was like, oh, of course.
Yeah.
It's WWE. It's not that easy. So yeah. Either way, Charlotte lost. So
it was an alright match. It was pretty good.
It was decent, yeah. So then we had Renee Young interviewing Sami Zayn backstage. And then it's basically just talking about his match upcoming against AJ Styles and all that. And then AJ Styles comes in and he's like, yeah, he plans to be the only #1 contender and all that.
Yeah.
Just hype up the match.
Hype it up.
And then we've got the Usos versus the Social Outcasts probably the best match of the night.
Jesus.
And then obviously the Usos won.
Yay.
I think
Usos.
the fact that the Usos won on a roll-up to Heath Slater is like,
just doesn't make
come
them
on,
look
like
good.
you could have easily won that clean.
Yeah.
What would have been the bad stuff about it? It would have made sense if, for example, Social Outcast had done it and they'd rolled them up. But it just makes the Usos seem really weak here.
Yeah.
So then, Anderson and Gallows run in, they attack the Usos, and there you go. Do you know who Anderson and Gallows are?
Nope.
Okay. You know how I told you about that Bullet Club?
I can't remember.
AJ Styles used to have a Bullet Club. He used to be the leader of a thing called the Bullet Club.
I think you mentioned it once. I can't really remember.
Yeah. Well, these two were in it.
Okay.
And so everyone was just chanting Bullet Club. It was fantastic. And
I see. Okay.
yeah, I marked out for that moment. I was like, yes, this is the best moment of the night. Then we got the video of the Cesaro Kevin Owens match earlier, because why not? We've got to fill the time with something. And then we've got The Miz relaxing with some cucumbers on his eye, as you do. Got a
Miz.
bowl of M&Ms. They happen to be blue ones, as you do. And Miz hates them. Like,
yeah.
they taste the same.
I just don't get where they're going with this Miz thing.
And then Jojo comes in and talks about his controversy about the Intercontinental Championship and Cesaro being the next challenger.
Yeah.
So Maurice, obviously, is his wife, is upset or whatever, and
about the M&Ms.
yeah. And then eventually Cesaro comes in. I was like, thank God. And they just do some stuff, and it's like, okay. So clearly we're gonna have at least Miz versus Cesaro at Payback. So I'm guessing Miz is just gonna lose. If he wins, people won't like it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they might have just had Cesaro beat Kevin Owens because he might be losing against the Miz. So at least he can have something to, go back off since he came back.
That's true.
And then we move on to the best match of the night. We have AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn. And if Sami wins, then he's added to the Payback main event.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. I like it a lot, but he didn't win.
Yeah.
Damn it. I wish he did. That would have been such a good match if he did.
And it ended on a phenomenal forearm.
Yeah, I know. It looks like they're really pushing that move.
Yeah, I think it is basically his finisher now that he's come to WWE, which doesn't really make much sense. I mean, he's got the calf crusher, he's got the Styles Clash.
I really like the Styles Clash. It's so good.
And I mean, it's not one of those moves where they only whip it out for the pay-per-views or whatever, because they do it on Raw and SmackDown and stuff. So it's like, why can't that just be his finisher?
I know.
And instead they're just having people kick out of it.
Yeah, I know. I really wish he had that, because I love seeing that move. It's really cool. I really like it.
If it's just to get rid of the move, to ban it, then it makes sense, because they don't want to make it this huge, like the curb stomp. Because they made the curb stomp a finisher, and then they got rid of it, so people were like, what? That was a finisher, you just got rid of it like that?
Yeah, curb stomp was really good.
If they just do the Stars Clash as not really a finisher, but just kind of your special move, people will be like, oh, okay, well, he's still got his finishers.
Yeah.
And whatnot. But yeah, great match. AJ Styles obviously wins.
It's going to be a great match with Sami Zayn and AJ Styles. It's got to be.
Yeah. So then backstage, we've got AJ and Sami Zayn talking to each other. Shane comes in, he's like, that was amazing, and then leaves. Maybe he's on cocaine. And then afterwards, Sami Zayn, AJ Styles shake hands. So there you go. I thought maybe Kevin Owens would be like, screw it, Shane's gone, come here, Sami.
Jesus Christ, if that had happened.
And then we've got a pretty good moment of the night, I reckon. Jericho's highlight reel.
Yeah.
is with himself. And then Dean Ambrose comes out and interrupts him. I was actually enjoying Chris Jericho just talking to himself because it was so stupid. It was like one of the New Day kind of things to do.
Oh yeah, that's what you mean.
And it just shows, he's definitely a heel right now.
Yeah, Jericho's a good heel. I like him as heel.
And then Ambrose comes. Ambrose is really funny when he's just on the mic. I'm pretty sure he just comes up with his stuff. He's brilliant. And so he Dirty D's Jericho and all that. And then Ambrose is like, "Hey, welcome to the Ambrose Asylum. So Jericho, what everyone wants to know is, how much what's up with that scarf?" And then Jericho's like, "It cost me $750. And then Jericho just talks down Ambrose. And then there's just a moment of silence. And Ambrose is like, "So you're going to tell us about the scarf?" It's like, oh, that's brilliant.
Ambrose is great. He's awesome.
And then I noticed that his music went off just before he was about to say something. He was like, "Thanks for watching the Ambrose Asylum," or whatever. But then the music went, and then he got up the microphone, and he was like, "Thank you," and then that was it. So yeah, that was cool. Maybe Dean Ambrose versus Jericho.
Maybe
that wouldn't be too bad. Maybe. And then they've probably got really good chemistry on the mic after this segment. I reckon they can go places.
Hopefully.
Then we've got the Golden Truth backstage.
Oh God.
Dr. Phil once again. And then Dr. Phil just like, these guys are too weird, and walked away, as you do. But yeah, Truth promised him an audition, and then they just end up in the tag tournament. Could you imagine if these guys win the tournament? Just Goldust and R-Truth.
There's no way.
That's like a dysfunctional team right there.
It's almost as bad as Daniel Bryan and Kane. Like that. No way. I don't know who I want to win that tournament.
Enzo and Cass.
And yeah, that's the only. Yeah, probably Enzo and Cass. It would be great if they won it.
If they won it, it would be expected.
Yeah, that's true. So, which probably how things have been going lately, they won't win it. So yeah.
So let's move on to Apollo Crews versus Adam Rose.
Yes, I skipped through this match.
Okay, Apollo Crews won. That's
great.
As you do.
Good.
Clean, everything. It wasn't anything stupid about
Happy that Apollo Crews is winning his matches.
And then another promo for Epico and Primo is played. A different one from the last one. So they're going to be in the tag team tournament probably. So maybe they'll be getting a push towards the top. Who knows?
Maybe.
And then we got Baron Corbin with his video package.
Yeah.
And then Bray Wyatt has a promo. He tells Roman that they have a bond that can't be broken. Bray tells Reigns that he can trust him. And then he's like, "Los Angeles, we're here." And he comes out.
Yeah.
So then this is the main event. Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns versus Sheamus and Del Rio.
Yeah.
I would have been happy if Rusev was wrestling, but whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Bray sits on the ropes to tell Roman to get out so he could start the match. Mate, it was just a hint of things to come.
Yeah.
Or apparently not. And so a bunch of crappy stuff happened. And then, the predictable thing. Strowman and Eric Rowan come out attacking Rusev.
Yep.
And then in the ring, Del Rio is hit with Sister Abigail from Bray Wyatt. And then Roman Reigns gets rid of Sheamus with a spear. And they win.
Which is good that Reigns did that. It shows that Bray and Reigns could actually have some chemistry. Like the way that they work together.
They didn't do any of their cheap stuff with the ending of the match with Roman Reigns just kind of celebrating and Bray Wyatt's just kind of walking off. They actually had some kind of confrontation. If they'd just gone all out like brawl, it would have been a bit boring because it's like these guys were bound to do that in the
It
first
makes
place.
it more hyped up for if it's gonna happen, but they
Yeah.
actually just like stare each other out for a bit.
And if they do it for long enough, it's gonna be like building up to this big Bray Wyatt push to the top,
which is what he needs because he deserves it. Definitely.
And then they can bring it back all the way to the start where he brushed the belt when Triple H had it. And then he can be like, I had this scheme this whole time. I was brainwashing people or whatever. It's like this could lead up to something quite big.
Creepy shit. Basically.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's the end of
the
Raw.
It was out of 10.
Out of 10. What did we rate the last one?
I can't remember. It was around 7, wasn't it? I think.
I literally have no idea, but it was something out of 10.
Yeah.
I would say that this one. It had. I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'm thinking it was just average. It was just middle ground. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 5.2 because it had its ups and it had its downs. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it right in the slap bang in the middle with 5.
I think it was especially good because of the matches such as Cesaro and Owens. We had AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn.
If we didn't have them matches, then would have been bad.
So now let's move on to the after show things.
Woo!
Okay, so we're gonna choose who our best or our favorite superstar was of the night.
Yeah.
You can go first because I'm nervous.
Owens, I think I did mention this earlier in the thing. I just really like how Owens is being played out at the minute with him half heel, half face. I really like Owens at the minute. Just the things that he was saying and when he got kicked out, how he reacted to it, and his match was pretty good. I thought, Kevin Owens for me, definitely.
My favorite superstar. I'm scrolling through it. I'm gonna have to go with. Okay, I want to go for Rusev because it'll be lols.
Rusev, fuck's
sake. I'm gonna go with Enzo Amore.
Yeah, that would have been my second choice, definitely.
Because he was given this very brief moment to make an impact on Raw, and he did a good job.
Yeah, he
did more than he had to do in that short amount of time.
He's amazing.
I mean, as goes for Big Cass, either of them I would have given it to. But yeah, they're a tag team, so I just got to choose one.
Yeah.
Now then, the best or the favourite moment of the night.
Ooh, do you want to go first? Because I need to think.
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm going to go for Jericho's highlight reel / Dean Ambrose Asylum.
Okay. I don't have a clue.
It was just superb. I mean, you had Jericho just talking to himself for the whole of the highlight reel, and then Dean Ambrose is coming out. He's funny. He's just making it his own show, and it gave it some good vibes. There's potential there for a storyline to come out of it. So yeah, that's my favourite moment.
There were some good moments. I'm gonna go with your favourite superstar, Enzo and Cass. Right, because I didn't really watch NXT while they were there. I've only just started kind of watching it a little bit. Now that I've seen them, I'm really, really liking them. So just to see them come out and chat shit to people, it's fun to watch. I like them.
I want to give a quick shout out to the moment when Anderson and Gallows came in, the members of the Bullet Club, or the former Bullet Club. But I would have given it, the best moment, but I feel like they're not going to be there, like, for the next Raw and stuff.
Nah.
I think it was just they turned up, that was
Nothing's going to really come out of it, so...
Now for your least favourite superstar of the night.
This is pretty obvious, Roman Reigns.
I'm going to go with someone different.
Okay, good idea.
Okay, let me think of someone. I'm going to go for... There was no one really that bad apart from Roman Reigns.
Fuck it, just go for Reigns. He's that bad, he sucks.
Oh, you haven't said Reigns yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Roman Reigns. I think he was probably the worst superstar of the night, and he's our champion, so that's perfect. That's exactly what you wanted. Least favorite moment of the night.
Reigns talking.
I'm not gonna go for Reigns talking because I've actually got a different idea. It would be that, but you've said that. So. Okay. I'm gonna go for the Usos rolling up Slater.
Yeah, that's a good one. That would probably, now thinking about that, probably my second.
It's just a why moment. It's like why would they just have them get a cheap victory over jobbers? Now let's go for our next pay-per-view card predictions. So we were just gonna say a few matches that we think is gonna be at the next pay-per-view. I mean, there's one confirmed, obviously. We've got Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles.
Yep.
I reckon we're going to have a fatal four-way for the IC belt.
That could definitely be a thing because Kevin Owens doesn't yet have a match. Sami Zayn doesn't yet have a match. And that leaves Cesaro and Miz to have the IC title match. So them two, they're either going to fight each other, which is highly unlikely, because they haven't really built it up enough yet. And they've got 2 weeks, is it, to pay back?
I think so.
After this weekend's, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, so they'd have 2 Raws to do that, and maybe probably SmackDown, even though nobody watches it. So, they're going to have to hurry up if they want to hype that up.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Owens has got that rematch he can just whip out and be like, oh, I want to be in this match, bang.
Yeah.
And then Sami Zayn is just a face, and they just like Sami Zayn, so it's like, okay.
Everyone likes Sami Zayn. He's got to have a good match, which a fatal four-way between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and Cesaro, that's just going to be great when Miz is in there. Why not?
If Miz is probably going to win that, then he's just going to roll someone up and be like, what's up? That would probably be a really good way to give him heel heat, though.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
as if he
so many fucking boos out of the 3 people that could win it. Fucking Jesus Christ. But yeah,
I also think we'll see Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho.
Yeah, that's definitely something that might come out of not last night, Monday night stuff. And then I think Natty and
Charlotte,
that's the one. I think they should have a match. For the women's championship.
I think we're going to see a triple threat tag team match.
Okay.
Between the New Day.
Yep.
Enzo and Cass, and then Primo and Epico. Because
yeah.
If they're returning, it's like they're probably gonna give him a push.
I'm not sure whether. See, I agree with the Enzo and Cass and New Day. I'm not sure whether they're going to chuck them into Payback. I'm not sure. I guess they probably will. Yeah.
If they do, then they might not do it just those 2 tag teams. So if they throw in another one, it could be like, oh, it's not.
But then they have 2 fatal four-way matches.
Who cares?
Fun night. Or I think they'll probably maybe get another tag team to go against them. Maybe. I don't know. They'll find someone. If fucking League of Nations get the match, then fuck my life.
Well, no. League of Nations versus Wyatt Family.
Oh yeah, shit. That's another one.
There you go. Any more?
But I'm not sure if it'll be League of Nations versus Wyatt Family. Maybe. Wait, no, because Reigns. I was thinking Reigns, but Reigns has got his match against AJ. So yeah,
they're building up Bray Wyatt, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited. I can't really think of anything else. IC title.
We've said that one.
Have we?
Yeah.
Who was it?
The Miz, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Sami Zayn.
That's IC.
What?
Wait, what?
The Fatal 4-Way that we said.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
US belt. Because we have no idea what's going to go on with that.
Yeah.
Will they even have a match? I think it'll probably be a pre-show match because they haven't really built anything so far.
Yeah, the US belt at the minute is just taking a huge dip. Like, nobody knows what's going on with it.
I think it's going to be Kalisto defending against Baron Corbin.
Yeah, Baron Corbin. I think that's a good shout. Yeah, it'll be
because that would give him a push towards. I mean, that will give him a belt. That's basically the push he needs.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even if it is the one that nobody gives a shit about at the minute, which is the US, still gives him a belt. Yeah. Good shout.
So last year, man, Cena had that.
And now it's just gone downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen Cena yet. Maybe he'll get a match.
He might turn up. I feel like they were just saving him because they don't want him to get re-injured or anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he'd come back very, very early.
Yeah.
And no matter how many rehab sessions you have, your body's not ready for that. Come on. But so let's move on to the next thing. So I've made a Money in the Bank angle, as you do.
This is
basically, I just came up with this. So it's basically I choose someone to become Mr. Money in the Bank, and then I book all the way up to when they cash in, what's going to happen with like the title and what they're going to do and all that.
Okay.
So
Go.
this might take a while to say. Right, I need to refamiliarize myself with it.
Confine it down to a small amount of time. Go.
Okay, so it starts off with Payback.
Okay.
Obviously. And I've decided to make Triple H the special guest referee. With Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles.
Okay.
Which probably won't happen because Triple H is kind of off camera at the moment. The Authority's been overshadowed by Shane McMahon for now. And then I've decided Vince is going to be watching at ringside the match. And then basically, crazy match. I've basically got the most, like half of this is just the match.
Okay.
So Triple H. Okay, so Vince McMahon is basically getting annoyed because he doesn't like Reigns at this point, does he?
Yeah.
So Reigns gets annoyed, and gets a steel chair because it's Reigns.
Okay.
I feel like I've missed something here. It's fine. And then he walks over to Triple H. Then Vince McMahon hits him from behind with a sledgehammer.
Okay, nice.
And so Vince decides to call for another ref because Triple H is down. And then basically Vince and this other referee is just talking at ringside. And then Lillian Garcia is basically announcing that the match has ended in DQ and that Roman Reigns has retained.
Okay.
However, Shane McMahon then comes out and he says, do you know what? We need to restart this match. And I don't remember losing my power here. And so Triple H, Reigns and Styles all managed to just get to their feet in the middle of the ring and they're just looking at each other. It's really awkward. And so Reigns ends up spearing Triple H because he hates Triple H.
Yep.
And then Styles goes up and rolls up Reigns. Mm-hmm. And then the other referee counts 2 before the kick out. Or no, not before the kick out. Vince McMahon pulls out the referee.
Okay.
And then Shane McMahon comes down and basically takes down Vince McMahon, his father. And then Reigns basically gives a spear to Styles. Triple H is managing to crawl back up. They do that weird like slow count that they do. But then Styles kicks out a 2. Huge pop from the crowd. Triple H is basically sick of this, so he gets a sledgehammer. Or he reaches for the sledgehammer, but then Shane McMahon takes it away. So then Triple H gets out of the ring and pedigrees Shane McMahon.
Jesus.
Meanwhile,
this match would be fucking sick if this was. Can we just make Tom the fucking person who makes the matches, please?
So then, meanwhile, in the ring, AJ Styles dodges a spear from Reigns, and then he delivers the Styles Clash, and then Triple H gets in the ring, and he's like, do you know what? I'm not going to count this pin. And he just stands there. So then Styles gets up, and he's squaring up to Triple H. He's like, come on, bro, you're supposed to be counting this. You're supposed to be impartial. You're supposed to be refereeing. And then Styles turns around, Reigns spears him, and before he pins, he just gives a quick smirk at everyone in the crowd. And because obviously it already ended in a DQ, because Reigns, Triple H holds up Roman Reigns' hand. They basically shake hands, and it's like, okay, so Reigns is now part of the Authority.
That's good. That's a good way to turn him heel. definitely. But it's very far-fetched in having the guest referee. But it'll be cool.
Yeah.
It'll be
I
definitely
think
very cool.
we need some more context because Triple H had a match with Roman Reigns at the last pay-per-view, so it's like these guys have some bad blood there.
Have some beef with each other.
Yeah. So now we move forwad to Money in the Bank, where Roman Reigns is just having a feud with Dean Ambrose, because why not? They would probably hate each other. And I put AJ Styles is feuding with Kevin Owens as well as Sami Zayn in a triple threat.
Okay.
Just to keep it going, the fact that we're not going to see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn until some really big pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout, because then obviously we're seeing them two fighting, which is still hyping up, but AJ Styles is there still to, keep it going. So
yeah. So then, Reigns is basically just carries on retaining the title, and Kevin Owens is winning that triple threat match because it's Kevin Owens and I love Kevin Owens. And so at Money in the Bank, the ladder match is AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, Bray Wyatt, and Finn Balor. Because Finn Balor.
Okay, nice. That's a good shout.
Now, the unfortunate thing about this is Bray Wyatt is possibly turning face, so maybe that won't happen for what I've got in store. So, this is where we get to see Balor Club. Let's just pretend that Balor Club is no one that we've talked about so far, because I haven't thought about that. So, Balor Club and the whole of the Wyatt family are just getting involved in this 6-man ladder match, even though most of them are not even in the match.
Okay.
So then, throughout the match, we see AJ Styles, Owens, Zayn, and Cesaro, who are having to team up to handle the Wyatts and Balor Club.
Yep.
And so eventually, we're going to have AJ Styles feuding with Finn Balor after he wins the Money in the Bank.
Okay.
So now AJ Styles is Mr. Money in the Bank, which I think is probably going to happen.
Yeah.
Which is why we've been pushed to the main event spot right now.
Yeah.
And so then we get, at some point, Rollins comes back.
Yeah.
And so we get the Shield triple threat feud up until SummerSlam.
Very
and
good
then
idea.
Really don't mind who wins that.
Yeah.
Because you'd expect Reigns to win since the Shield Cup, because Reigns is like the powerhouse. But now that he's being booed every show, you could expect Rollins to win because he's returned and he's like, I want that title back. I never lost it. But, you could expect Ambrose to win because he's been millimeters away from that title for years. So either one would be justified to win that.
Yeah.
And then we move forward to Survivor Series. We've got your traditional 5-on-5. We've got Team Wyatt versus Team Balor. This is where it goes a bit weird. We've got the Wyatt family, because there's only 4 of them, we need 1 more. And Balor Club, we're also going to have 4 of them because make up the numbers.
Yeah.
So they've just decided the Wyatt family are going to include Lesnar. Because I've decided he's not going to be at SummerSlam, so he can be at the next big pay-per-view, which is Survivor Series. And then Balor Club decide to be like, okay, then you can have Lesnar. We'll take Ambrose because they had a feud, Lesnar and Ambrose.
Okay.
And there's also another 5v5, and this 5v5 is the main event. We've got Team Rollins versus Team Reigns. So essentially, we don't want Ambrose to win that SummerSlam match because it wouldn't really work for the title. So yeah, Team Rollins is Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and John Cena.
Okay.
Which is just Team Face. And then we've got, on the other side, Roman Reigns, Triple H, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton as a heel, because I didn't know where to put him in this, and Samoa Joe, because I had to come up with another heel to put in there.
Nice.
So in the first 5-on-5, we have Team Balor winning, because Lesnar just hates people. And turns on his own team. And then Team Rollins wins with Seth Rollins pinning Triple H to end the match.
Okay.
Just to have that edge on Triple H after
Yeah.
not being in the Authority anymore. Now we fast forward to the climax of this, about time. We have the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And the match is just your normal one to headline Mania, not for the title or anything. And I've got Seth Rollins to win.
Okay.
Because that's how I want it. So we're basically saying that Roman Reigns has still got his championship.
Yeah. All the way to Royal Rumble, I hope fucking not.
So then the other match at the Royal Rumble, which is the title match, Roman Reigns is defending against John Cena, because everyone would like to see that match, because who would really get cheered? Probably John Cena.
Yeah.
But it depends where...
Unless Reigns has had a complete revamp as a heel.
Exactly. Like, it depends where people stand with him at this point. So I've decided, if it stays the way it is now, not many people are going to cheer this, and so due to Authority shenanigans, the match ends in a DQ. However, out comes AJ Styles. I would have had him cash in at Mania, but that would just be a repeat, and people would be like, oh, that's obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah, the match ends in DQ. AJ Styles cashes in, obviously successfully. That would be a bit awkward if he just lost. And so it's basically just this huge feud, starting now, in real time, all the way to the Royal Rumble, and AJ Styles is victorious with the belt versus Reigns. And so at WrestleMania 33, the main event is AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins for the belt.
Okay, that's I can definitely see how you would like that, because you love AJ Styles, you love Seth Rollins. Yeah, it would be good.
Bit of bias.
In an ideal world, it would be good. Yeah. I like that.
But WWE is just not an ideal world. So.
No, definitely not.
Okay, so that's my Money in the Bank angle of the week.
Yeah.
Or something.
Maybe next week when I'm like, I might throw in like my angle to it. Maybe I don't know. I might make my own angle and throw it in.
No, that's what I was hoping, because this is my kind of thing, booking stuff.
Yeah, I know you like doing that. Always send me huge messages. Of things.
I'm just like, yo, this could happen, and then I just end up
pages
talking for like half an hour.
Fucking pages, and I read that.
Like, Seth Rollins could return, and then maybe Cena would return, and then feud with Seth Rollins. And
I sit there and thinking, this is so unrealistic. But I'm thinking, if this was real, it would be so fucking good.
See, it's like when I start going on and on, is when I think, okay, if I was Stefan, I'd probably be getting really bored right now.
No, it's not that I get bored. I like your opinions. I like how you book things. It's just fucking like it's just a
lot.
Yeah, it's a lot to read through, but I like it. It's cool.
Okay.
It's cool.
Okay, now I have my random finding of the week.
This is just like a random fact, right?
Yeah, I've just found this on the internet when I was browsing through about wrestling stuff, and I was like, whoa, this is ridiculous.
Okay, what have you found?
Tyler Breeze.
Okay. That
guy that everyone's basically forgotten about.
If you say what I think you're going to say right now, I will kill you.
Isn't Fandango.
Fuck off. Basically, the reason why I said that is because I was a big noob, and because they kind of have a similar kind of character, him and Fandango, I thought that Fandango somehow had grown fucking really long hair and become Tyler Breeze. I don't know. It was stupid.
It was literally like, it was the IC title when Dean Ambrose lost it like in January or something.
Yeah. And
Tyler Breeze was in this fatal 4-way for it, and then midway through, Stefan was just like, wait, so is Tyler Breeze Fandango? And so I was first I laughed, and I was like, what?
Fuck's sake.
Oh, it's so funny.
Alright, carry on.
Anyway, no, that was the fact. No, I'm joking. So Tyler Breeze last won a match against Zack Ryder, and this was on the show Main Event.
Okay.
And it was on January 5th. January 5th. Since then, he's lost.
The fuck?
Since then, he's lost 49 matches in a row. Consecutively, 49 matches.
Fuck. 49 Oh, fuck.
And
Poor
so
Tyler Breeze. Okay.
his record since coming to main roster, since his debut, he's had 1 draw,
Okay.
8 wins, and 78 losses.
That's embarrassing.
That is.
That's really embarrassing. Holy shit.
When I read it, I was like, "What? This is poor." Like, I feel bad for Tyler Breeze right now.
I feel bad for him. Holy shit. That's awful.
No, and he's a good wrestler. He's fine.
He's alright. Yeah.
They're just not doing anything with him.
No. Right.
Okay. Next thing to do. Right. This is where I have to go on to Google because I don't know everything about wrestling.
Okay.
We are going to be doing a theme song, a WWE theme song thing.
Okay. I'm excited for this. Because...
There's 3 wrestlers that I've chosen. They're completely random.
Nice.
They might be on the main roster now. They might not be on the main roster now. They might be wrestlers. They might not be wrestlers. I don't know how that would work, but still. I'm going to load up the first one if I can. Load up. Okay. I'm gonna try and just say this.
Just say them. Go.
I'm not gonna say the whole thing because that'll take too long.
Yeah. Just say.
I'll say.
Like, do it easy. Is this gonna be easy for me? Because I'm shit at wrestling knowledge.
I think this might be the hardest one for you because.
For fuck's sake.
Well, I'll explain afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just say the first 2 lines. Okay. So. Had a dream, I hadn't made it. There's nothing dragging down me now. That's it.
Well, it's got to be a face superstar, I think.
Okay.
Are they like in the main roster now?
They're in the main roster, yes.
Is this their current thing, or is it like?
This is their current theme song.
Are they a big superstar on the roster?
I would say so, yeah.
Wait, what does it say again?
So the first 2 lines of the song is, had a dream, I hadn't made it. There's nothing dragging down me now.
What?
I could say the 3rd line, but that would give you a pretty decent clue if you want me to say the.
If you say the 3rd line, I still have no idea. I'm like a total fucking noob, but go for it.
I mean, it narrows it down for you because I think you might not be thinking the right side of this.
Yeah, probably not.
So, the 3rd line is, "'Cause a girl gonna push it all out the way."
I'm awful. I'm awful. I just don't have wrestling knowledge. I don't know what it is.
And then it says, "Destined to break in. I found my way, yeah." This feels so weird just saying this because it's literally going on in my head right now. Now ain't nobody going to take it. That's the whole first verse.
I think if I heard it with the tune, I'd get it. I just don't. I just can't think of a tune that them words would go with in my head.
You give up?
Yeah, I give up. Fuck that.
And obviously people at home can go ahead, comment now, or cheat. But
yeah, or cheat.
You could play along if you really want. The person is Sasha Banks.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's really pissed me off. Fuck's sake, dude.
Okay, right. Second superstar, if I can quickly.
I'm gonna get none of these.
The next 2, I feel like you'll get this one, I reckon. Just not to put pressure on you, but. Okay, I'm not gonna say the first. Oh god, this website comes with a video.
I think it's right to everyone at home. I like wrestling. I've just have shit wrestling knowledge. I don't. It's just annoying. It's like trivia things like this about wrestling. They stress me out because I should know them because I love wrestling. I just don't.
Yeah. Okay, right. I'm not gonna say the first word because it gives away everything, pretty much.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not gonna say the first thing. Right. It then starts with, "I came to play. I came to play. There's a price to pay. time for you to get down on your knees and pray.
Oh, fuck. Right. It's got to be The Miz.
The Miz.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
See, I always get confused between The Miz and Dolph Ziggler's theme tune.
They're basically the same person.
Just their theme tunes, it always throws me off. But I'm imagining now is where it goes, awesome! Yeah, it's The Miz. It's The Miz. Oh, man.
Correct.
Yeah.
You got it.
Why did
It
I
is
take
The
so
Miz.
long on that? I should have known that. Bam.
That's why I didn't want to say the first word, because it just would have been awesome.
Just awesome. Alright, next one. Is this easy or hard?
This is fairly easy, but
Okay.
I mean, you don't really pay attention to the theme song. I feel like you might be able to get it, you might not. It's 50-50.
Okay.
Okay. Right, yeah, this is the last one. So, this is really difficult. Okay. Somebody gonna get they arse kicked.
Okay, that's
Somebody gonna get their wig split. Somebody gonna get their ass kicked.
Okay.
Somebody gonna get their wig split.
What the fuck is that?
If I say the next 4 lines, which is a repeat, I'd sound like an idiot, but you would get it if I say the next line, I reckon.
They're not a diva, are they?
Who knows? Could be.
Because what I'm thinking is, by saying arse, it's Irish, which says with Becky Lynch. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, dude.
Do you want me to say the next line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know Becky Lynch's theme tune because I like it.
Beat him up, break his neck.
No fucking way is that the
Break his
first
neck.
lines of Mark Henry thing. It says that someone's got their wig split. That's fucking
Yeah.
shit. Dude, no way.
No, it wasn't Mark Henry.
Beat him up, break his neck. Dude, I like his theme song.
That wasn't Mark Henry.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, yeah, it was Mark Henry. So there you go. You got 2 out of 3.
That's not bad. I'll take
It's
it.
not bad.
I'll take it.
Take it on the chin. Okay.
Okay.
Now I was going to do this a previous names thing,
Yeah.
but since I feel like you would probably not get any of these.
Yeah. Dude, guess how long we've been filming for right now?
How long?
An hour.
Oh my
We've
god.
hit an hour right now, so we need to start wrapping this up.
Okay, right.
Because the rendering times. Alright.
I mean, one of these people I would have said very mysterious ice cream, and you wouldn't have thought, oh, that's definitely Cesaro.
No way.
So I'm just going to say all of the actual wrestlers that you know them as now,
Okay.
and there is a particular theme to them.
Yeah.
And you have to find that theme. So the list is Seth Rollins, Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, Jeff Hardy, Chris Jericho, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Neville, Luke Harper, and Ric Flair.
Well, you just told me Cesaro's one. No, I mean, my memory is fucking awful. You just told me the one about the ice cream.
Yeah, Cesaro. I've said all of them. You have to guess what
And
the
then-
theme is. So what do all those wrestlers have in common?
They're all, oh man, I can't think. Like,
Do you want me to give you a hint?
yeah.
Okay. They've all been. Well, in fact, all but one of them
Uh-huh.
have applied to this one theme, and all but one have used to wrestle on the independent scene, and you have to figure out what promotion that is.
What do you mean by independent scene?
So they before they were wrestling for like WWE, they were wrestling for some kind of other promotion, where they sort of develop more as a superstar.
What, like New Japan Pro Wrestling and things like that?
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so like indie shows kind of thing.
Yes. You've got to guess.
Did you say AJ Styles wasn't it?
AJ Styles with it.
But you also said Daniel Bryan and Cesaro. They're not part of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Ring of Honor. I know that one. I'm not sure.
Is that your guess?
Yeah, Ring of Honor's my guess. Is it right or wrong? I'm guessing wrong.
You got it right.
No fucking way.
You got it right.
Really? The only reason why I know what Ring of Honor is.
All but one of those have wrestled.
The only reason why I know what that is because of on what
I've said about
on watchwrestling.to. I don't use that website.
Yeah,
by
it's
the way.
there.
I don't use that. Don't like.
So yeah, all but one of them have wrestled in Ring of Honor. You've got to guess which one is the odd one out.
Could you say the names quickly again?
Seth Rollins. Yeah. So there was Seth Rollins. There was Cesaro. There was Daniel Bryan. Jeff Hardy. Chris Jericho. Samoa Joe. AJ Styles. Neville. Luke Harper. And Ric Flair.
Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho.
Is that your guess?
Yeah. Final answer.
He's gone for Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I have.
It was a ballsy move, Stefan. And you were right.
Really?
I tried to throw Ric Flair in there to throw you off, yeah.
Dude, I was thinking Ric Flair because I was thinking, how long has Ring of Honor been around for? Really?
I know.
Did
Ric Flair was there when he was...
This is gonna look so fixed, dude. This is gonna look so fixed.
I know.
Oh, dude. I can't believe I got that right. That was a complete guess. Alright, nice. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Right. Now the finisher game. Or the move game, or something.
Okay.
So I'm going to say 3 finishers. You've got to say for each one which wrestler does the finisher. And then I'm going to say 3 wrestlers, and you've got to name what finisher they do. So the first one is called the Perfect Plex.
Wait,
one word.
Wait, so I have to name the superstar that does that move?
Yeah. Perfect Plex.
So they're in the main roster now, right?
Nope.
Oh. I'm fucked. I have a clue who.
Well, you can focus on the name of the finisher. Perfect Plex.
So, were they a past wrestler?
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Correct.
Woo!
It's Mr. Perfect.
Hold up my trophy.
The second one I'm hoping that you're going to get.
Okay.
Twist of Fate.
Matt Hardy.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong, mate.
Please come back to WWE.
No, it was actually Lita.
Please come back to WWE, Hardys. Alright, carry on.
Alright. Mandible Claw.
The fuck? I don't know.
You don't know?
No, not at all.
It's Mankind, also known as Mick Foley.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Now for the 3 wrestlers. So, first one, Christian.
I'm kicking myself right now.
It's funny you should say that. Why don't you say killing yourself rather than kicking yourself, Stefan?
I can't remember. Oh, fuck. So annoying. Who is it? What is it even?
Kill Switch.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man, that's got me riled up. That's annoyed me.
Okay, next one. Kevin Nash, also known as Diesel.
I don't know. My wrestling knowledge is fucked.
Answer is the Jackknife Powerbomb.
Okay, yeah, I have heard of that, by the way, guys, just to say. I'm not a complete noob.
And the last one, Santino Marella.
I don't know either. I'm
You don't.
fucked. All of my fucking nah, dude. I'm out. I'm gone. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, he's gone.
Back. I'm back. I was just kidding.
You've
Back.
recovered.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. Yeah. I
All
got
right.
all three. Didn't know any of them. So good.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Now we are coming to the end of the show.
Yeah.
We are gonna go for the next thing, and I've just realised I've got a typo here. Anyway, 3 wrestlers, 2 related. So the three wrestlers are Chris Benoit, the Honky Tonk Man, and Jerry the King Lawler. And you can Google what they look like.
Okay. So who are they?
Chris Benoit.
How do I spell that? Chris. Okay, I found him. Oh, definitely Chris Benoit and Jerry King Lawler. Definitely. Already. Surely. Wait, who was the honky? There's no way it's not. Oh, wait, what the fuck? He looks really... Dude,
So yeah, I've gone for a good one here.
this is good. I'm gonna have to say... I'm gonna go with my original one. Yeah.
So we're going with Jerry Lawler and Chris Benoit.
Oh, dude, that's so hard because they both look so similar. Yeah, I'm going for the original one, definitely.
Okay. Incorrect.
What? Really?
Yeah. It was the Honky Tonk Man and
Fuck.
Jerry the King Lawler.
That was hard, see. They both look really similar.
In fact, I'll give you some respect if you can say how they're related. So the Honky Tonk Man and Jerry the King Lawler, how are they related? So are they father and son? Are they uncle and nephew? Are they sisters?
I'm gonna say cousins. Not like
You're gonna
Rock
say-
and Roman Reigns cousins, like actual cousins. Yeah, I'm gonna say cousins. No, wait, no, they look too alike to be cousins.
You gonna change your answer?
Yeah, maybe brothers.
You gonna go for brothers?
Yeah.
You should have stick with your first one, mate. They're cousins.
Really? Dude, they look so
Yeah.
alike to be cousins. I don't know cousins who look that alike. Holy shit.
Okay. Now on to the last trivia thing of the evening. About time. We have 5 questions, 5 random general knowledge questions.
Yep.
And the theme is the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
So let's see how
Nice.
how well you know that championship.
Not very
and-
well, just a disclaimer.
Basically, how this is going to play is I'm going to say a statement. You have to say if it's true or false. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, first one. Chris Jericho has won the most amount of IC titles.
I'm gonna say that's true, because... Yeah, Chris Jericho. I reckon that's true. He's held it so many times, hasn't he? Wait, who else does it? Dolph Ziggler's had it a lot, though. No, that's false. It's false. My answer's false.
Which is he going to go for
False,
false?
yeah.
You should have stuck with your guns, mate. Once
Really?
again, it's true. He's got 9 Intercontinental
Jesus
Championships
Christ.
to his name. So I feel like before he retires, he should get one more reign with the belt
Yeah,
to make it 10,
Definitely.
and that could be a good record to beat.
Mm.
Okay, number 2.
okay.
The first person to win the belt was Pat Patterson in 1979.
Well, this is just a complete 50-50 guess. So even if I do get this right, then there was no not skill involved, but you know what I mean. False?
You're going to go false.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe
It's...
true. I'm gonna go true.
You go true, you can change.
Yeah.
Okay. You should have stuck with your
Are
guns,
you
man.
kidding
No,
me?
I'm joking, I'm joking. It's true.
Okay, good. Fucking
He
hell.
defeated Ted DiBiase in that first match for the belt.
Jeez, okay.
Right, number 3.
Yep.
The title has been vacated, which means no one's had it at that point. Has been vacated a total of 6 times.
False. No way. From what I can remember of how long I've been watching wrestling for, I don't think so. No, I'm gonna go false for that, definitely.
That is correct. It is
Yeah.
false. Can you guess how many times it has been vacated?
3? I'm gonna throw that out there, 3.
The answer is 10.
10?
It's been vacated 10 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't think it had been vacated that much. Jesus Christ.
Okay, number 4. John Cena has never won the IC belt.
I can't remember a time I've seen him with it, so I'm gonna... From like when I've been watching it, I can't really remember a time when he has had it.
Mm-hmm.
I can think of, so I'm gonna say, yeah, he has never held it. I don't think so anyway.
That's correct. He's never held the
Okay.
belt.
Good.
And now the final one, which I just threw in there for lols.
Okay.
The longest reign was 619 days
False.
long.
Wait, no.
Held by Rey Mysterio.
Back in the day, Rey Mysterio, apart from Jeff Hardy, was my favourite wrestler. So... I can believe it's something that WWE would do, probably. That's 2 years. Fuck it, yeah. True. Maybe? No, fuck it, false. No way. 2 fucking years of one person on a belt. No, that's false.
It is false. Well done.
Okay, gonna say 2 years.
As a matter of fact, it has been held for 619 days before, and that was the longest reign. However, it was a man called Pedro Morales
Jesus
who held
Christ. Congrats to him.
and if you didn't notice, the fact that it was 619 days, that's obviously the 619. So I was like, let's just throw Rey Mysterio in there because it's finished.
Yeah, okay.
So if you'd have realised that, it would have been like, oh no, it's definitely false because you've just come up with a joke.
Yeah,
so there you go.
I just realised. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I like that. Right.
So that's basically the podcast.
Alright, it's been fun. I just revealed how much I don't know about wrestling.
Leave in the comments how you did in the trivia section. Also, let us know if you want to make a money in the bank angle yourself. Go ahead, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
We'll be welcome to read
the
them.
next broadcast, we'll probably do that.
Mm-hmm.
Tom put a lot of work into his trivia stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it to the same scale as Tom has, but I'll try and figure some questions to ask Tom, which will be fun. So yeah, that's me. Bye from me.
And goodbye from me, Death Raze, also known as Tom. Link in the description. Lol, subscribe. Cheeky plug.
Cheeky plug in. Nice, dude. See you soon, guys.
Peace.